Ahmad is a successful CEO. He works at a thriving company. The company that Ahmad works for is a well-known company even in the overseas. One day, he was assigned to work abroad for a year. Ahmad gave his final word. He agreed and accepted the offer. Ahmad has a BMW 7 Series car, but he cannot take his car with him. Ahmad decided to ask his cousin, Zain, to take care of the car. He gave Zain some documents to manage the financing of the car insurance. Zain agrees to help Ahmad. At night, Ahmad and his bodyguard arrive at the airport to go abroad. Ahmad left Malaysia calmly. After a few months, Zain, who is a car dealer, did something unexpected. Zain plans to sell Ahmad's car, a BMW 7 Series, to a businessman named Babu. Babu happened to be looking for a car. Zain meets Babu at an office to discuss the car they want to sell. After discussing, Babu finally decides to buy a BMW 7 Series car from Zain. Zain is extremely happy because he managed to sell the car. Zain gives the car to Babu. Babu looks happy. After a year, Ahmad returned home feeling happy. Ahmad called Zain but he did not answer. Ahmad tried to call his other friend, asking for help to pick him up at the airport. The feeling of happiness eventually turned to anger when Ahmad found out that Zain had sold his car. Ahmad was angry and disappointed with Zain's actions. With the help of his friend, Ahmad was able to call the new owner of his car named Babu. Ahmad called Babu and explained the real thing. Ahmad invited Babu to meet. He wanted to see the contract deal was valid or not. Ahmad, Babu and Zain brought a lawyer to meet an advisor to resolve the case of the sale of the car. Upon finding out the truth, counsel said that this was similar to the case of Lauder against Harris. The plaintiff, Colonel Lauder, a businessman who owned 2 Aberson tapestries and left them with Barton Pryor to dispose of for him. Barton Pryor had his own registered business and transacted independently with other people, and he had no general occupation of agent and acted only for Colonel Lauder. Barton Pryor had no authority to sell the Aberson tapestries without prior permission from Colonel Lauder, but he sold that to Lionel Harris. Colonel Lauder then pleaded against Lionel Harris for recovering the tapestries. In the judgment, the learned Reed J. State, the defendant, in purchasing the leopard tapestry, did not know or consider whether he was buying from Pryor as an agent or a principal, or whether the tapestry belonged to Pryor or not, and if not, to whom it did belong. But the defendant, far from knowing of or acting on any such representation on the part of the plaintiff, did not even know or consider that the tapestry belonged to the plaintiff. Nor did the plaintiff, by his conduct, do anything to represent, expressly or impliedly, to the defendant that Pryor was authorized to sell on his behalf, such as contention might in some case be put forward where a principal has entrusted for sale, even though under limitations, an article to a person who carries on a general business as a commission agent. In this case, it was held that Barton Pryor obtained possession of the Arbourson tapestries in his capacity as a mercantile agent with the consent of the plaintiff, and he held the possession in the ordinary course of business of a mercantile agent. Further, the defendant acted in good faith and without notice of Pryor's lack of authority. The plaintiff's claim failed and Lionel Harris obtained a good title to the tapestries. In Ahmad's case, the car is valid in the sales system. Ahmad cannot reclaim his rights because Zain had fulfilled 4 requirements based on Proviso Section 27, SOGA 1957.